In this message, I am speaking to someone who is very pretty, who is very attractive, who glows from within, someone that has a spirit that people are drawn to because you are very high vibrational. You are not of this world. You're not some regular human walking around. You might have just checked out my last message. You are not a regular human. Not everyone will have a seat at your table. You are a scary, accurate, prophetic, seer, intuitive, cosmic, earth angel, whatever you label yourself as. People want to break your pretty spirit or your pretty light down. They want to grind it down to dust. And this is an emergency message of you are not going to let anyone slow down your progress. So if you thought you were being too harsh, if you thought, oh my gosh, I'm becoming unapproachable, stop. Okay, stop. You are the baby of the universe. It's giving, I was raised by the wolves. I was an orphan out in the forest, and my angels and my ancestors took care of me. What are you? Who are you? So from a very early age, you dealt with people wanting to be in close proximity of you, not being able to properly digest you, people acting like they're your biggest fans, and then turning on you or switching up on you. You are at a point in your life where they cannot hide what you already know, and you are going to start embracing the masculine side of you even more. You can already heal and activate others in any setting, but you're going to be working on disconnecting from others and healing yourself. Using that feminine energy, that divine feminine energy to heal yourself. There are lower entities that want to stop your progress. Your biggest fans in the workplace and in your family are pissed that you are beautiful and private. I got this from one of this part that I'm going to talk about from one of my favorite content creators that talks about not having people in close proximity. The only way that these lower entities or lower vibrational people or even narcissists can get close to you, your biggest fans, your biggest haters, in whatever environment this is proximity, naivety, and second chances. This is something that she talks about. So proximity, naivety, and second chances. So when I channeled this message, I was like, oh, okay. Somebody wants to break your pretty down, wants to turn your light off. It's not going to happen because you have learned the hard way proximity, naivety, and second chances. If you don't let people close to you and you're not telling them anything, you lead a very private life, there's one. If you are not naive to how people want to treat you, how they will turn on you, how they will switch up on you, and I don't say this to fearmonger, I'm speaking to somebody that already knows that this is what it is. Harley, thank you, Holy Spirit, confirmation. You are smoking hot, no filter needed, even on your worst day. Hair cocked to the side, ish on your shirt, you're going through it, you are still a beam of light. And in this era, you are getting your health and your body snatched. That can mean different things to each and every one of you that tunes into this message. For some of you, that could mean quitting certain vices. For others of you, that could mean going to the gym, working out, doing breath work. Whatever your body needs right now, you are getting it together. You are getting it together. So you are not giving people access to you right now because you got enough distractions that you deal with. So you're not naive. You don't give people the proximity. You're not naive. This is not your first rodeo. And you do not any longer give second chances. I heard something today in a video that said, if you want to destroy the monster, you gotta destroy them. But if you give them a chance to tell you about their past, you will end up feeling sorry for the monster. I have done this so many times in my childhood, too many to count. So many times when I started dating and in my early stages of adulthood, too many times to count where I gave people second chances or I felt bad for them because of what they had been through. So, yeah, by all means, let me give you compassion. Let me give you empathy so you can run amok. So I can just be turning cheeks in this mother effer all day long. Not going to happen. I did this with my mother. Okay, I'm zero contact with my mother for many reasons. A lot of you guys already know. And this is why I kept giving her chance after chance after chance. Because I knew how she was raised. I knew how she was messed with. And I felt awful about it. I was like, oh my gosh, she's just doing her best. Even though it's, me on the chopping block every day, me in the hot seat every day, I know she's doing her best. At least she's not beating me. It's totally fine. I can take all the verbal and mental, psychological craziness. No. 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 So, wherever you are, however these distractions are coming in, you are learning to be more present and you are not giving people second chances. You are also learning how to become not approachable because it's like the first second you smile at people in public or in certain places, they zoom, like they come towards you like this light to drain you. And it's not because you don't want to connect with people, but it's because you have to be very careful. You are not a regular human. You're an earth angel. So what I wrote down for you guys is people want to hurt your pretty and your spirit because you're anointed. You refuse street bike. You're anointed. Don't bump your head. Don't get amnesia. I said what I said. Things are getting better and better. We don't see any competitors. You guys know what I'm saying. I freaking love that song. So I've been trying to quote it as of late. Anyways, people want to hurt your pretty. They want to smash it into bits. I don't freaking think so. You refuse to tango or give anyone second chances right now. And many are seeing that you are no longer approachable. So all the people from your past, let's go over it. All the people from your past that thought, oh, well, they're nice and we're like family and we're like sisters or we're like besties and I've known them for this long, so they're going to let me in again. I'm just going to let them cool off. They will let me in again. People don't want you to have certain things. It's okay if Tommy, Dick, Harry, whoever has these things, but not you. But not you. Sally Sue next door, she can be an astronaut, but not you. Tommy down the street can have the love of his life or a trophy wife, but not you. So-and-so around the corner can be driving the nicest new car, but not you. Not you. And that is how it's always been. So you will know if this message is yours because that is how it's always been. That's how it is in my family. That's how it was for me my whole life growing up. Not everyone will have a seat at your table. That was the hardest lesson for me. I'm like, well, I've been hungry many times and I want to forgive. We can forgive from afar. Doesn't mean that we have to accept anything less, that we have to let these people in and do a whole nother merry-go-round. I don't think so. But that was a very hard lesson for me personally is I want to forgive. I just want to move past it. Just sit at my table. It's fine. You're at a point where God won't even allow it. God is relocating certain people in your life to where they don't have access to you, which is teaching you, I will not give access. I will not give proximity. I will not give second chances. And now those people from the past are seeing that you are no longer approachable. So you grew. You grew mentally, you grew emotionally, you grew spiritually because they don't have a way to get in anymore. They see that. Before, when you let these people in, you didn't know about yourself. You could guess. You knew that you were pretty or beautiful or attractive, but you didn't know all about your gifts, all of what that entails. You didn't know that you were anointed. There were certain things that you didn't know about this not regular schmegular human experience. You were not regular degular. And things are getting better and betterer. Competitors where? Not over here. Not up in here. Not up in here. So now that you realize these things, because you went through some craziness, it could have been during your spiritual awakening, it could have been with a really bad breakup, it could have been with a bad family breakup, a friendship breakup, whatever caused you to see this, be grateful. Okay, be grateful that that came in, because now you're like, I'm gonna have this on private. I'm gonna block, Control Alt Delete all the people in the land that don't need to know, so they can compare, so they can become shadow competitors. You are allowed to do this, especially if you are in the public eye, especially if you are online, especially for my readers. These people, they want to know certain things about you, so the minute you clock them, they can use it against you. I've had this happen so many times where I find a friend and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is everything about me. Yay, let's share our deepest, darkest secrets. And then next minute, I see them doing something shady and I'm like, hey, don't do that. Don't do that. Or I cut them off, and then here comes the smear campaign. I'm hearing a motorcycle in the distance. So I know someone here has been going through that as well. Or you are healing from that. You have angels, ancestors, and spirit guides that truly celebrate you. You're like, I don't need friends. No new friends. No, no, no. Not friends that are fans. Not friends that are people that are not on your level, is how I would like to define it. People that are not on your level, you do not want in close proximity. Not because you're not humble. It doesn't make you any less of a light worker. You just have to protect yourself. Back in the day when I first started my channel, I had moderators. I had moderators on my channel, and I had a moderator that was acting really crazy, out of pocket, yelling at my subscribers, yelling at my tribe, cursing at them, all in caps, taking everything off topic, being a huge distraction. So I was like, okay, we're not doing this. And then I was filming one night, and she was blowing up my DMs. I need to talk to you. This person's after you. This person. I was like, I don't want to hear any of this. Leave me alone. I'm working right now. You need to chill. You need to cool it. Then goes on years and years of a smear campaign. If you know, you know. A lot of my A1 day ones, you already know, because you helped me ban a lot of these channels that were created. A lot of this content that was created. I took down so many things to protect my privacy. I took down my wish list. I took down my business address, so no one could send me gifts because it was getting that crazy. I took down my Instagram. That was for the channel. What else? I took down a lot of things. I stopped sharing certain things about my family, my marriage, pictures. So it's crazy because Popular Loner did a video like 2 weeks ago and was talking about this very same stalker and how long it's been going on, for like 5 years, and how she said that she was cutting up her pictures, my pictures, and it's why I stopped sharing photos of my husband and like certain milestones, because people are freaking crazy. And you are now very strategic in the way that you move. And people don't like that. Not only can they not get in close proximity, you're not approachable. It takes two to tango. And they could dance in circles. You're going to be somewhere over here. You feel me? You guys could be dealing with people that they deal with a lot of depression. So you could feel bad for them. I know us as light workers, we feel bad for them because we understand. Now, not all of us feel bad for all of them. It depends on what they did. But a lot of us, like, we can understand why they're dealing with what they're dealing with, or why they're going through what they're going through, because they're at a certain place in their life. Like, we get it. It doesn't mean that we're not going to protect ourselves. And that's another thing. Like, I removed mods from my channel, like, after that, and I shut everything down. I got lawyers involved. Like, it was craziness. I am not the one. You will be showing people. I am the baby of the galactic universe. I'm not the one. Okay? So, however you were feeling sorry for these people, you see that they're speaking things that are untrue. It's a bunch of nonsense. Half of it doesn't make sense. It's twisted Sesame Street. They're half lies or bold-faced lies, white lies, like however they want to define it. They're exaggerations, fabrication, deception, fake news, misinformation. They like to spread a lot of misinformation about you because their feelings are hurt. Yeah. These people want to steal something from you. They're always talking about you in large groups, or they're always trying to recruit people to also join in this smear. But you will never believe what I got for you. So as there are groups going against you to steal, these lower entities, your strategy is different. I got so much major arcana for you for the confirmation of what I channeled. I was like, whoa, I am speaking to somebody that is strong. So strong, you can stop things. You can end things. You can do things that are very hard for other people to do. Like, I know a lot of people that would never cut off their family no matter how toxic they are. You don't hesitate. That's the thing. You don't hesitate. You've taken the scenic route. Motorcycle. You no longer take the scenic route. You do the hard things that need to be done because you don't want to be enslaved to anything. You don't want to be sharing things that are personal for people to make a mockery of or try to put on Front Street as something else. We got judgment. You wake people up. Whether they want to admit it or not, you wake mother effers up. You bring the sunshine. Okay, you are the walking embodiment of the sun. Of the sun. So your strategy is always being amplified by hard decisions that you have to make. You wanting to keep your peace. You always being battle ready. You having incredible resilience, it being your superpower. And now this is you. You're like, I want to rest. I want a fresh start. I want a new beginning. Let people F around and find out. Let them. So I see that you're not letting people disrupt your peace. You're not letting them disrupt your rest. You don't care how it looks. Maybe you used to care. Like, oh, everyone's going to think that I'm a bitch. I deal with this sometimes. Like, if I'm feeling some type of way, I'll get a feeling before I go somewhere that I need to walk in a certain way. I either need to walk in cold as ice, like, because I need to be not approachable. And that gives me this cloak of invisibility. I'm not really invisible, but it gives me this shield of back the F up. So when I go into certain places, it's like I'm being spiritually nudged to cloak up. You have a spiritual cloak that says you will not get into close proximity of me. You will not approach me. Another Harley. Like your boundaries, the boundaries that you have created, show everyone. I'm the authority here. 2323 on my timer. I am the authority here. And you are done doubting yourself. Some of these people that just will not let it go, it's a bone they just won't drop. They are about to wish they never met you. I don't know who these people are. You haven't given them a second chance. They just will not drop this bone. You let them loose a long time ago because of the type of toxicity it was bringing into your life. So you've learned to cut people off with the quickness. You have some people around you where their mask is slipping. Okay, this is something that you're going to be seeing this next week. Their mask is slipping. You're always having to armor up. You're like, dang, can I just have a friend or two? But you're always having to like suit up, boot up, and show people like, no, I've got my armor on. Sorry, got my sword at rest position. You're going to be wearing your anointing well. You are about to go through a lot of swift changes. Changes that you're not expecting. And I feel like it's you being rewarded for the hard work that you're doing on yourself. Spirit wants you to celebrate that work. Because maybe some of you guys are going through all of the challenges and then not slowing down or resting enough to be like, wow, I just did this incredible thing. I just worked through this trauma. I just worked through this shadow work. I just did that. But then moving on to the next thing that you want to pick apart about yourself. You're not going to be doing that anymore. You're going to be taking care of something and saying, I'm going to celebrate that. But yeah, you're being rewarded for taking care of your mind, body, and soul, especially if you normally don't slow down to do that. You're always on the go. You're always taking care of others. You're like, I have to put myself first. You're making yourself the top priority, and your angels are bringing in financial growth, a cash windfall, assets, an inheritance, good fortune, and money is just going to be coming to you hand over fist. So I have some new decks that I'm going to be using. I'm so excited. I cannot believe how long that channel message was. I have some new decks that I'm going to be using. I'm so excited. So let's get into it. You had some people that were trying to stalk you through divination. And this is people that want to be close by that you don't really let in. Coworkers, fake friends, neighbors, family that are preying on your downfall with the intent to harm. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they really want to destroy your peace. They don't like how peaceful you are. They're like, oh, what are these good vibes? Oh, that's fake. That's this, that's that. I'm a ruin that. No. You have a copycat that you are dealing with. Somebody that wants to mirror what you're doing or thinks that they get a lot of attention by acting like you. They're out here being a fraud. They're out here scamming people. You guys are also dealing with somebody that's going to get in trouble for like insurance, identity check, or tax, or some type of mortgage fraud. No. It's like these people thought they could make you a beta. Motorcycle. Order in the cosmic court. Some of these people thought they could make a beta out of you. Like, oh, I'll get them to simmer down. I can de-escalate them. I can get them to tone it down and just stay friendly and helpful and non-confrontational and reliable. You used to be that doormat, that reliable friend. But now when people cross you, they'll be very lucky if they ever see you again. You refuse to be in this beta energy. Spirit is saying you are becoming very hard to replicate. Though people are out here trying it, you have more fans than you realize. You inspire more people than you even know. So Spirit is saying if you are online, there are a lot of people that try to emulate you without even saying hello, without even saying anything. Not that you care, but it's not going to help them get anywhere. Some of this is siblings. Oh my gosh. Your siblings could be doing this. Or people that you grew up with. I resonate with that a lot. I've had siblings and people that I've grown up with do that to me. And it's so like, what? Thought we were friends. And it just never lasts, and it sucks. But you guys have siblings that are copying you. They dogged you out, and now they want to copy you. You maybe even tried to resolve some things with them, and they ran. They were avoidant. They wanted to escape. They wanted to pretend like nothing was happening. So you guys could have some karmic family members where you tried to talk things out with them, and they just avoided. They avoided it at all costs. Holy Spirit, what else is going on? I cannot. If you were dating, somebody was trying to make you feel like you needed to be in competition with somebody else. Like they wanted you to be jealous. You also could have had friends that as soon as you started dating someone, because you had this unconditional love, they wanted to friend request your person. What? Someone here could also be having a child. Oh, your guides are coming in. So one of the messages I got for you guys is that you're going to be creating the family that you want, because it didn't happen with your siblings. It didn't happen with your copycats or the people that you grew up with. And they're guiding you to this unconditional love that you need to have for yourself and making yourself a top priority, because they're about to bless you with something and they don't want you losing yourself in it, because who you are is very important. I don't know how to say that. Like, you know how sometimes you can meet someone and just start to lose yourself? Like, oh, what we do everything that they want to do. It doesn't matter like what I want to do. It's like all about them. Or when we have kids, we're just like, oh, it's all about them, and we start to lose ourselves. One of the reasons you are working on yourself so much is because of what is coming in. And it's unconditional love. And like a spiritual inheritance. So for some of you guys, this is a soulmate. For others of you, this is a family. God is going to be showing you what unconditional love is. And that is why these lower vibrations are trying so hard to interfere. They are really, really trying hard. So you could have loved ones that are really going through things, or a couple people that you're close to, and you feel like they're being attacked or they're going through things. So you're really, really praying for them. You might even have an ability to take their pain from them. Or this is something you're learning about yourself, that you would be able to harness somebody's pain, like an ailment, an attack. Take that and transmute it and turn it into dust. What? That's crazy. Okay, so you guys can have somebody that is going through an ailment, and it's almost like you can take this from them. And it's not like it's not painful. It's painful. And then you figure out how to discard it. Kind of like Reiki. Like, you might not even be certified, but this is an ability that you have. Wow. That's really cool. Yeah, you have a gift that helps the collective. So this is another reason you're learning to really protect your energy. Yeah, somebody here is going to become a parent. Look, you guys, somebody here is becoming a parent. So in the last couple of messages I got that you're getting a house. That like you're getting a house or a car. Oh, I forgot to say that some of the new decks that I'm working with today are from Intuitive Kev. I have the Kipperish deck, which I was inspired to get by watching Shea Pila. And I was like, oh my gosh, girl, I got this deck too. You inspired me to get this. So I just got it today. I'm really excited. Okay, anyways. Oh, I forgot to say too, if you're on Patreon, I'm going to be doing a message that should go up at the same time as this one, which is what is lying beneath the surface that you need to know about. Okay. that you might need a certain confirmation for. Okay, Holy Spirit, what else do we need to know about these lower spirits that we are fighting through? What is going on? Because somebody here could be feeling like anxiety. Okay, you're going through some change. Someone here is worried of like being in poverty. You invested in yourself recently, and maybe it hasn't completely paid off. And you are about to go through massive change because of this work that you've been putting in. You've put in a lot of labor, a lot of effort to make these changes. So that ties into what I channeled. You're working on your mind, your body, and your soul. And this is like snatching you up in a certain way. It's making your light reflect differently, your aura. Okay. Spirit is saying you came from poverty. You came from nothing. And you should be really proud of yourself. Okay, let me shuffle these in smaller. These are big decks. There is a thief that is thinking about you. Oh, because they feel like, oh my gosh. Ugh. Oh my gosh, shut up. Okay. You guys are dealing with a flying monkey that knows you've been working hard. So they're trying to figure out how to get close to you. Remember what I said, proximity, naivety, and second chances. Somebody wants to approach you because you are of high honor and you are coming into a lot of abundance. So they want to be a part of this gravy train. They're like, oh my gosh, please help me. Please, please. And knowing that you're so generous, it's like these people don't know that you've gone through some very hard lessons with being over generous. Unfortunately. You're about to be gifted random things like money. And this is confirmation for your achievements. Like right now, I want to shout out Stephanie for donating to my super fan, which I think that's like the comments. Like it's like a super chat, but it's a super fan that you can like donate money in the comments. And for her donation on Cash App. Seriously, thank you. Because I don't think you guys understand that not only am I grateful for when those things come in, it gives me confirmation that I did the right thing by leaving my 9 to 5 and only going there, every so often to like pick up a shift. But I could also be going through something where it gives me confirmation that like I'm on the right path. And I don't know if you guys know that or not, like that. Those beautiful comments or those donations will come in at the right time where I really, really need a message. So just thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. So Spirit wants you to realize how much you are truly achieving, how many flying monkeys you have fought through. Wow. You are entering a season where you're very grateful for those that support you and care about you. You're going through an awakening because you've had to work through a lot of emotional pain. And this transition is like rest in peace to the old version of you that felt ashamed of certain things. You guys have some people around you that have a very unhealthy obsession with you. That's this flying monkey energy. And you're just going to remain unbothered. I see you remaining unbothered. Like they cannot shake your success. They cannot shake your faith. It's not happening. Yeah, I don't think you're understanding the level of success that's coming in for you. All of these things that you've been working on are paying off. Okay, this cord cutting. This is not easy to do. So like when people want to come at me sideways and they want to act crazy and they want to send me a whole bunch of negativity, it's lights out, scissors. You are the spiritual knockout. And this is also giving you time to like clear the way and clear the path on on who you do want to connect with, yeah, people are seeing that like your spiritual rank is serious. You're in hermit mode a lot of the time for a reason. Chosen ones can't have a lot of people around them because as they continue to rise, people become jealous or deceptive. You guys know the cycle. Your words are leaving people shook. Some of the things that you're saying is like really triggering people. So that gives me like maybe some of you guys are readers. But you are showing people that there are psychological consequences to messing with you. You guys could have watched my last message. Yeah, there are consequences to trying to be your op. These ops are linking up and it's going bad. It's going down on a Tuesday. It's going so bad. They just need to stop. God hid you in plain sight from your enemies. Yeah. Like when I first started on this journey, I thought, oh, I'm going to have so many friends. I'm going to be friends with all these other readers. And it's so hard. It's so hard. It's just not. There's a lot of shadow competition. You are the microphone. And so though the things that you might say might be unpopular opinion, it is reflecting the love that you have for yourself. Your ops are getting taken out one by one. They really need to stop faking the funk or stop pretending to be your friend, or I don't know who these people are to you. They're people that you're kind of iffy about. You're like, I don't know about them. You feel iffy about them for a reason. You're also going to be meditating more so you can see which people are the people that you need to leave in the past. You're going to be getting a lot of premonitions. And like you'll quickly know, yeah, I'm not going back to that. I'm not giving them a second chance. I'm not going to let them run amok again. So some people could be looking at you like they just saw a ghost because they know that they tried to play you and they lost. They know that they tried to play you and they lost. Like I fought the law and the law won. Like they fought a chosen one and the chosen one won. So, oh my gosh, we got voodoo. Back off. You have a shield. You have armor. You have a sword. You have so much protection. And when you're aware of it, like you're unstoppable. So you're really starting to move through life unfazed. Like, I don't care if I don't look approachable. I don't care if I have resting beepity beep face. I don't care. I don't want to be bothered. Rest in peace to the old you. Oh my gosh. We have bitch fire. Stand up for yourself. This reminds me of that Cardi B song. Like, enough is enough. Nuck if you buck. Like, y'all want to link up? Go ahead. Go ahead. Like, you know how it's hitting. You know what it's giving. They better lower their tone when they spitting. They better they better come at a level 1 monotone. Okay, they better keep it nice because you are standing up for yourself. You're throwing naive out the window. Second chances out the window. Not because you're not forgiving, but because you're just not going to let people do whatever the frick. You've also been working on grounding yourself and not having obsessive thoughts and paranoia. Okay, those are the lower vibrations trying to come in and wreak havoc and trying to stop you from being excited about this new life that's coming in. Hearing a street bike. Yeah, these lower entities want to keep you in this state of paranoia. Like, oh, I'm never going to have friends, or people are always trying to intrude on my space. Like, there's certain thoughts that really trigger you that these lower vibrations are trying to keep running through your head. So someone might have had trouble sleeping the last couple of days because you're getting ready for a really big shift where you're going to be standing up for yourself and saying, actually, I don't feel that way. So there could be some people that you're going to be really standing your ground with in the next week. Like, hey, I'm not comfortable with this. I'm not doing that. We're not working together anymore. I don't want to be friends with you anymore. Like, you are seeing things in a whole new light and how you need to take care of yourself. You are taking care of yourself like as if your inner child was this physical body. And if this was the physical body of your inner child, you would be shielding and covering and like back up like a very protective parent. You are going to start taking care of yourself in that way, like a very protective parent. Like, oh, I know you're not talking to me. So there is someone or something that is needs to be seen in a different light, and that is what you are seeing. Where do you feel drained? Where does something not fit into your life anymore? And that is what you're going to be addressing head on. Yeah, like, you're really being given the opportunity through all the spiritual like war that you've been going through to see how strong you are. But you're like, I have time to observe the things that I've missed because I'm not letting people come in here and do whatever the heck. You're about to have victory over your mind, heart, and soul because something has not had you at peace, like something in your life, something that you felt enslaved to. It could have been a vice. It could have been a family member. It could have been some type of collaboration, people that you were working with, people that were your friends. And I just see you honoring something that you truly believe. Like, hey, I know that this is your belief, but I want out. I don't believe this. I don't want this in my life. Okay, we have advancement. You're about to level up. Prepare yourself to take the next step. Okay, you are the star of the show. So your angels are helping you advance. I've been getting a lot of gold energy. Like gold, blonde, bronze, brown. I don't know if that means something to someone, but like these golden, like goddess colors. Someone here has really pretty eyes. Like, people don't think you're human because they see this sweetness in you. They pray that it's you being naive, and then they see the warrior come out. Because you're protecting that inner child. Like, I got you. Like, I'm running this show. You were born with a warrior spirit. You've gone through a lot to survive. And these people don't know that they can challenge you, but you will always come out. You will always come out on top. They can challenge you, but it will always bring out the best in you. Affirm it below. These challenges will always bring out the best in me. These lower vibrations will always bring out the best in me. You look at lower vibrations as a tool. Shay Pila was talking about this on her channel. Like, if we look at it as a tool, instead of like, oh my gosh, these lower vibrations are doing this, like, you know how to transmute that. And you could also be helping somebody with an illness. Maybe you've been trying to help someone change their mindset. They think really negatively about their body, and maybe you're trying to show them like, hey, the subconscious is a proving mind. Stop saying these negative things, like, because your subconscious is going to try to prove to you that like these things are real. I'm seeing like you're trying to wake somebody up that is really stubborn, and that could be hard for you to watch. It's like you having to watch the slowest train wreck with somebody you really care about. We got celebrate success again. Be proud of what you have achieved. You've struggled long and hard to get to this moment. So again, with stopping and saying, I did achieve that. I did do a great job. Let me enjoy that a little bit. I also see you getting on top of something that you felt behind in. There is something that, for the sake of your sanity, for the sake of your mental health, you stopped doing. And it could have been something that has to do with like adulting or being responsible. But for the sake of your health, you had to like pump the brakes on it. I see you like getting everything up to speed. Like taking the time out to say, okay, I need to address this because it's going to make me paranoid in the back of my mind. I need to take care of this and take care of it now. It could be a debt, it could be a bill, it could be taking care of something in your home. Whatever it is, you're like, I need to do that. I need to take care of that. Like, enough is enough. Like, let me do this. But at one point in the last year, it was too much. You had too much on your plate. But now you are seeing that it's time for you to fix these things that need to be fixed. Okay. What else is going on? You are going through the divine upgrade of intimacy and self-care. So all this self-care, like I said before, is showing you how hot you are. You have your very own way of like being hot. Okay? Like, you look young for your age. You are entering a new status. Spirit is saying celebrate yourself because you are entering a new status. Yeah. Oh my gosh, look. Your life is changing tremendously. Hello. Hello. Made it this far in the message, affirm it below. Hello. Hello. I never say that, but it sounds funny. Hello. Who says that? Medea. Hello. Okay, I'm channeling. Spirit wants you to laugh more. Spirit really likes it when you're silly. Your angels love it when you're silly. You have such a playful heart. And I don't think you know how funny you are. Like, how funny and how witty you are. People really enjoy this about you. So anybody that actually has access to that, I can tell they really appreciate it. Because your cut-off game is ferocious. People that intend to harm you, you're like, no, you don't get to see me giggle. Hello. You don't get to see none of that. You've really emotionally matured with who gets to be around you. So you're getting all the delulus out of the picture. Somebody was trying to create issues in your love life or hates that you are the walking love spell. Oh my gosh, people are so mad. So mad. Oh, you're ending it. You're like, oh, you don't like that I'm in love or that I'm pretty or that I'm nice or that I'm a light worker? Psst, 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 psst. You don't like that? Oh, well. Oh, well. Dealing with immature people that want to stop your manifestations. You guys could be seeing 1111. Oh, okay. Something that you felt blocked in is opening up. There's a floodgate opening up. So if you felt like finances were blocked, love was blocked, whatever was blocked, it is opening. There is an opening. Okay, let me use this deck. I'd be making a mess when I film. Oh my gosh, there's stuff everywhere. You guys could be ADHD like me. Okay. Oh, yep. Somebody was trying to dig dirt on you. And they just keep getting dirty and not really finding anything. Because you're so private, people really got to dig hard. Or they have to make things up. Because you just don't tell them anything. And they really don't like that. They're like, I'm looking for the bones. And they can't find anything. So they're like, well, I'll just make things up then. They're nosy, invasive. It's just like silly rabbit. You're not going to find anything. Oh my gosh, no. No, not my new deck. I just want to mess with the fact that you're happy. That you're grateful. Oh. I feel like in the next 24 hours, you're just going to feel at peace. Like this peace cannot be disturbed. You got your vibe on do not disturb. Okay, I think that's your guys' message. So I'm just going to get some advice now. Again, if you want an extended, I'm going to be doing a message on things that lie beneath that like you need to see. The world awaits you. You don't got to rush around. The world, they can wait. The world will wait. Okay? You are learning how to treat your body like a palace. You're going to be dancing more, laughing more, singing more, working through PTSD and CPTSD. Okay, what other advice do we need? There is something that's going to come in to tempt you, lower vibrational. It will come at a high price. I don't know if that's a second chance. It's just going to bring you a lot of drama. You will know what it is when it approaches you. You're going to be like, oh, blickety blocked. Blocked, access denied. It's not happening. Okay. Whoa. Any other advice, Holy Spirit? You can always rewrite the story. Whoever wants to make you the villain, you don't care. You don't care. That's like a normal Tuesday for you. And last but not least, your advice is to know that you have earned all of your stars and stripes. You've earned this. Celebrate yourself. Take a rest. Take a beat. Surround yourself with love. Know that what goes around comes around, and it is coming around. You are free to release guilt. You are free to forgive where you want to forgive. And you need to unplug and relax. So I'm getting things about technology. You might be turning off technology, like turning certain things off, or choosing a day where you don't have certain devices on, or you have things on Do Not Disturb. You will know if that is for you. But yeah, something is definitely ending. There's something ending for the flying monkeys and the opposition. You have a lot of abundance coming in. And people that tried to make it hard for you, it's about to be a hard knock life for them. So yeah, enjoy this success, celebrate it, be proud of what you've achieved. Your manifestations are coming in sooner than you could have ever imagined. Oh, where did my channel message go? Hold on. These people that wanted to hurt your pretty spirit, your anointing, you refuse to tango. You know that it takes two. Anyone, you're refusing to give anyone second chances right now. The lower entities that want to stop your progress, these bigger fans, these people that are not on your level, they want to get all of your secrets and try to beat you at your own game or what you have going on in your life. Like, it's not happening. It's not happening. Why am I shuffling? I don't know. Just go with it. Okay. Yeah, you guys are figuring it out. You are figuring out that you are a bad mother effer. You can be extra if you want to. You can be crazy if you want to. You can be swole if you want to. Yeah, people get mad because they think you're really over the top. You're just being yourself. You're going to be shutting critics down. Shutting them down. You are not giving them access to your private life. So they're really having to guess. And they don't like that. They don't like having to guess. They don't like having to make things up or make it up as they go. But yeah, I don't know what else is coming in for you, but I think that's it. Yeah, that seems like a lot so far. Okay, I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to smash the you-know-what, hit the bell, duh. And I just love you guys so much. Thank you for all of your love and all of your support, all of your kind words, all of your encouragement. I think that's it. All right, I love you guys. Bye.